Okay, so this was that base piece of cardboard. I covered each side with 10 layers of paper, so now it's all hard and it's a little more sturdy and stronger. This piece I covered each side with 5 layers, so it has a bit of strength. So what I intend to do is I'm going to stick this piece here, but in order to prevent it from bending forward and backward, when I stick this piece, I'm going to glue this edge to the edge of this. So now neither of these can bend forward or backward, and it will be stuck to the base. I don't think I need to cover this with any paper. I think it's strong enough to just hold the fan and it's going to stay inside. I thought it might be necessary to cover this because it's going to hold the bulb. I'm going to have to put 2 screws over here to hold the socket, so I felt that maybe hardening this is a little necessary. Although unlike the base, I covered each side with 5 layers. For the base I covered each side with 10 layers because the base is going to carry everything. So all I have to do now is stick these over here, and I intend to do that with super glue. Okay, I have stuck this to the base. I've stuck to this to the base as well, and I put some glue here. So now both of these cannot bend forward or backward. I used some strong super glue so that they hold together quite nicely. You can see in the bulb holder there are 2 screw holes. So I took some screws with this tip, so I can just poke a hole and screw it in. You can see this green part. This is nothing but a bit of electrical wire. I had to add this so that the screw would not go too deep, because if it went all the way in, it would have started poking through the back. So these wires prevent the screw from going all the way inside. So then all I had to do was poke a hole and screw this in. And now it's stuck on there. I also cut the wire off the back because the wire refused to bend, so I'm just going to add some more wire to go through this and come out from here. This piece is called a choke. At least I think it's called a choke. What it does is the AC power gives about 220 to 230 volts, and this converts that and drops it down to 12 volts because the bulb can only tolerate 12 volts. Now this is going to be seated here. That's how I've drawn it in the paper. This is that choke. So in order to seat this over here, I made this little box. Each side is about 8 layers of paper and it sits in nicely. This side and the other side are the same shape, and I've stuck all the pieces together with super glue. The bottom surface is at an angle, so because the bottom of the choke itself is at an angle, so when I put it at an angle, the choke sits straight inside and is fully resting upon that surface, and this can be stuck on over here.